Hello, right, and welcome back to OpsKit. Something I've got here, I must admit, I thought it would be very easy to actually buy a wrist compass, right, and then found out the hard way, right, that no, it's not. Right, not unless you want to go and buy a piece of junk or something that's miles too big. Right, I must admit I did look at several wrist compasses, and again, unfortunately, I found that they were either junk or they were too big. They were the scuba diving variety, which is quite big and clunky. This is the Navelite, manufactured by Navelite in the States. Right, I came about this, but it was purely by luck. Right, but I won't go into that now because it's too much of a story. But I came about it, right, and I just had to order one, like, following a few emails backwards and forwards. And when it arrived, I was most pleasantly surprised, right, as to how well it's made and how accurate it is. Right, I'm not going to go into prices, right, but looking at the price of this, right, it's very, very good indeed. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be making this review. I'd like to make it clear I'm not connected to Navelite at all. Right, I don't work for them. This is not an advert for them. Right, it's just me. And if you've seen any of my review videos, you'll know that I will buy something, use it, and when I feel comfortable with it, then I'll review it. Right, and you get an honest and true evaluation of the product, right, in the review. Accuracy, well, let's just take a close look at this. Right, this one is in degrees. Now, I don't know if they do one in mils, right, but degrees was what I was looking for. Right, this is operational in the northern hemisphere. Right, now, I don't know if they do one for the southern hemisphere. Right now, you need to drop Navelite an email for that. Right, the whole body, sorry, the whole body, the actual clear plastic crystal, right, is a sealed unit, and you can hear it ratcheting. Right, now there's each click is 1 degree, so it's when you're actually setting this up, there's 360 clicks, obviously, for the 360 degrees that you've got available there. Right, it has a backlight. Right, now I don't know how well you're going to see this if at all in this light. Right, it just sits switching off. There's a little switch on the side there. Right, it's literally a case you push it, it's on, you let go, it's off. Right, now that backlight, it's a greeny bluey colour, works extremely well. Right, the button's not somewhere where you're going to keep catching it. It's there for you and for you only, right, not for your cuff of your jacket or whatever. It's incredibly lightweight. I mean, this is something that I must admit, when I saw the advert for this, I thought, no, it can't be. It is 35 grams. Well, actually, just a shade less than 35 grams. Right, when you've got it on, you don't even know that you're wearing it. Right, the strap is a latex-free, I would say it feels like a silicone strap. Right, I don't know the exact composition of this. Right, but the attention to detail, it's actually fixed in. I don't think you can actually change this strap. I think, you know, I think what you see is what you get. Right, not that I want to, you know, I mean, it's nice. Right, on the inside of the strap, on the side with the holes, you've got the loop side of Velcro. Now, there's a reason for that. When you come around to the other side of the strap, right, this is where this plastic box that's an integral part of the strap is where the battery is housed to power the backlight. Right, but it's got a little bit of Velcro on the top there. So when you actually do this up, right, that will then sit nicely on the Velcro, and then you've got a keeper here, right, for the end of the strap. Now, if you find that the strap is too long for you, right, I don't have that problem. In fact, I normally find the other way around, but this is quite good for me. You can actually just cut this down with a pair of scissors, right, and it's marked out there if you want to do so. I haven't needed to do that, so this is exactly as it's come out of the box. Right, now, I hear you asking, is this waterproof? The actual compass body is. Right, the battery compartment is not. However, right, I've had this a few months, and I found that is not a problem for me, But I noticed on Navelite's website the day before yesterday, right, that they are about to launch, it's going to be a waterproof version. No prices, right, I mean, go and have a look at their website. You'll find the web address at the end of the video. But if it's something that is important to you, then obviously make sure you're ordering the right one. Exactly when that's going to be released, I don't know. Right, going back to the accuracy side of things, right, if you're anything like me, a compass has got to be accurate. End of. There is no room for error or mistakes. When I got this, the first thing that I'd done was tested the accuracy of it with my good old faithful Francis Barker prism compass, and believe me, the Navelite is spot on. Right, got no issues with it at all. Right, how robust is it? I've dropped it. I've not thrown it around and stamped on it. Right, I don't like doing things like that. I have dropped it. I have used it. It's been wet. Right, not soaking. I haven't been scuba diving with it. Right, but it still works fine. Right, everything about it is great. Right, can't fault this at all. Right, it's powered by a 3-volt coin cell. Don't know how long it's going to last. Right, that's the difficulty. I mean, bearing in mind you just literally you're pushing a button and letting go of it, and bearing in mind it's probably a very low consumption LED in the background. It's probably going to last forever and a day. Right, but it's very easily changed. There's 4 screws in there. Right, and just change the battery over. The length of it. Let's just move this here so you can see what I'm doing. Right, I'm pushing this down as far as I can. It's 29.5 centimetres from end to end, but you've got a little bit of a recess there for your wrist to fit in. Right, the actual bezel diameter is 1.36 inches, or in foreign money about 34 millimetres. Right, any questions, please feel free to fire away. Right, if I don't know the answer, I'm sure I'll find someone that does. If you're interested, take a look at Navelite's website. I noticed they've got some other sort of adverts and reviews and bits and pieces on there. Right, whether this one will end up on there, that's entirely up to them. But I say, take a look, right, and grab as many opinions as you can. I can't fault this. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.